All right, guys, what's going on? It's Jack, and welcome back to another video. So we got a little bit of a patch that's coming up later today as of the time of this recording. It's the Y1S1.4 patch notes, and it's not really a big one by any means. However, if you are a sniper or if you hate snipers, this may make a difference. So I'm just going to read over the patch notes to you from top to bottom, and then we'll have a couple of little final thoughts, and then we will be done. All right, so first it goes over the gameplay. So number one, kill assists weren't contributing to a player's ultra charge, but now they are. Number two, fixed an issue that would send players all the way back to the main menu after finishing a ranked match. Number three, if you couldn't complete the EMP grenade based challenge because it wasn't tracking your progress, try it now. You should be good. Next, they talk about factions. Number one, the Cleaner's incinerator drone no longer blows up when it flies over an allied GS commando's shock wire. Now they talk about maps. Number one, fixed a glitch in which players were impervious to damage at the initial spawn point at the second floor of the National Zoo map. All right, now they talk about game modes. Number one, fixed a weird zone control bug that was unlocking all the zones abruptly and letting the attacking team score a win without putting in the time or effort. Okay, now they talk about weapons. Now this is the meat and potatoes of this patch. Now, number one, additional tuning of the sniper hit flinch penalty, i.e. the shaky aim incurred when being shot while aiming a sniper rifle. Now hit flinch is more noticeable, making it harder for snipers to hit their target while under fire. Number two, in other sniper tuning news, the spread reduction duration has been increased. This refers to how long it takes a sniper to focus the scope and achieve pinpoint accuracy when going into ADS, which should prevent targeted players from getting sniped before the sniper is fully scoped in. Study these spec changes. And the first one is the M44 spread reduction duration increased by 4%. Then the TAC50 spread reduction duration increased by 28%. And the L115 spread reduction duration increased by 16%. And number two, they also reduced the aiming sensitivity while aiming with a scope to compensate for the field of view change. Number three, the PEC-15 laser sight no longer hovers magically alongside the AA-12 shotgun when players wear the skullduggery skin. And number four, fixed a graphical glitch that making muzzle, magazine, and weapon stock attachments turn invisible while wearing the mecha skin. Next, they talk about devices. Number one, fixed an exploit that let players deploy unlimited devices by changing loadouts and spawn zones. Now they talk about netcode, but it's not exactly what we wanted, but it is something nonetheless. Number one, players were getting stuck by enemy sticky grenades if they dodged the grenade trajectory. Not anymore. Now, if they did this with bullets, that'd be awesome. All right, to where it would register bullets properly in a lot of cases. But anyway, all right, now they talk about audio. Number one, explosion sound effects no longer cut off when players deploy multiple grenades in rapid succession. Number two, made it easier to hear approaching spider bots so players might fend off impending face hugging. Now they talk about miscellaneous, and there's three things here, and then that will conclude the patch notes. Number one, players are blocked from entering and exiting the game lobby repeatedly, which sounds exhausting, probably a win-win for everybody. Number two, players couldn't report and block other players on the scoreboard when using mouse input, but now they can do that. And number three, crash fixes various. All right, so as you can see, this was a relatively small patch, but at the same time, if you enjoy snipers or if you hate snipers, this could make a difference for you. If it actually makes a difference this time, because a lot of players, last time they, nerfed the snipers, the players basically reported that it pretty much did nothing in terms of people that were on the receiving end on the things that went on with snipers. So I guess this is the other version of that. So they didn't necessarily give them the kind of nerf that they did the first time. However, they did nerf them in a way to which it would be it would kind of complement the nerf that they did previously. So it's not like they doubled down on the previous nerf. So it was something relatively minor, but at the same time, it can make the biggest difference for sniper rifles. So it's going to be really interesting to see what snipers are going to be thinking of this, as well as the players that are sick and tired of being on the receiving end of getting sniped in so many different various situations. It's going to be interesting to see what they report. But anyway, I want to know down in the comment section what you guys think. And I believe this patch is going to go live in about 3 hours from now as of the time of this recording. So hopefully the video will be up by then, if not close to then. So let me know down in the comment section what you think, if you guys have felt a difference at all since this patch, and what you think of this patch in the first place. So that pretty much concludes this one. And again, I would say we are about a week and a half, I think, a week and a half or so until the next XDefiant. A week and a half to 2 weeks away from the no, actually, yeah, we're about 2 weeks away from the next XDefiant X Insider or whatever they want to call it. So that is when we're going to get another like really big update. So I'm glad that they did this kind of mid patch, so to speak, that could make the difference. But anyway, as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for taking the time to watch and or listen, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.